Hello and welcome, my name is Kyle for the win and welcome to another Call of Duty Modern Warfare video. As you guys know, yesterday we got the full multiplayer reveal for Modern Warfare and there is still a ton of stuff to cover. I apologize for only getting 2 videos out yesterday. Normally I like getting out a ton of videos on days like this, but unfortunately due to time crunches and stuff like that, I was unable to get as many videos as I wanted to out for you guys. But today we're going to have a nice lineup of videos. We're going to be doing a video about the perks, we're going to be doing a video about the lethals and tacticals, and we're going to do a video dedicated to create a class. And then on Saturday we're going to just have more Modern Warfare videos. There's probably going to be a week's worth of Modern Warfare. Of course I don't upload on Sundays. I may upload on a Sunday this time around, but overall there is so much stuff to talk about here today in this video. And today we're actually going to be talking about the lethals and tacticals in Modern Warfare. There's a whole big variety of them here in this game this year. You can have both of them equipped on your class if you want, which is very cool, and they're always an option to use. So we're going to go through all of them. I'm going to actually play the clip straight from the live stream first, and anyway guys, if you guys go to enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like, and I will see you guys at the end of the clip from the multiplayer reveal live stream.
Start off in the lethal side of things. It looks like mostly fan favorites from the overall series.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean,
the Thermite's a new one. Yeah, the Thermite's a good one because, you know, we have vehicles in the play space, right? You saw in the trailer we have that light tank, and like the Thermite's great. It's a fun tool. Throws kind of like a throwing knife.
That looked painful.
And it sticks, but it burns right through vehicles, so it's a great counter to that.
try to land one on a chopper that flies by.
Yeah.
You said that with a smile, like you've done that.
You can.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh wow. And then moving forward towards tacticals, I know you have a fan favorite one here. It's what, the snapshot grenade. How do you even come up with this idea of a snapshot grenade?
This was a funny story. There's actually, my son got a toy. It was like a little ball, disco ball with a stick and 2 blades, and it actually will sense the ground and not land, so it just kind of floats there. I actually the next morning ran and kind of snuck in and did a tactical door breaching. We'll talk about it. I threw it into Joel's office, freaked him out, and said, "Hey, let's do this." And so it actually goes in, it flies up, and kind of takes a snapshot of the room.
Okay.
And does thermal imaging.
Yeah.
And this is kind of an evolution of the concussion grenade giving you those hit markers.
Yeah.
So it just gives you that quick read.
That's awesome. That is awesome. And then what do we have as well? Let's talk about the perks.
Alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed the clip in the stream. It wasn't too in-depth, but luckily we can just go ahead and just talk about it here, clear up anything. But you know, the lethals and tacticals are 100% returning here in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and you can have them on your loadout at all times, which means, you know, you never have to worry about not having one, which is very cool. So the first lethal equipment that we have here is the frag grenade. This is a standard frag grenade from every single Call of Duty game ever. You hold it in your hand. It's a cookable grenade, so once you throw it, it will blow up, detonate, and kill anything around it, which is very cool. And next we have the Semtex grenade, which is again a similar grenade from previous Call of Duty games. It's a sticky grenade, so you throw it. It has a timer. It can stick to enemies. It can stick to walls. It can stick to really anything, and then it will blow up on a timer. Very good for game modes like hardpoint or domination. So it's a very good piece of equipment in that form. So that's the next lethal that is going to be in Modern Warfare. Next we have the Molotov cocktail, which is pretty much the standard from previous Call of Duty games. It's basically a bottle that has gasoline, and you light it with fire and throw it, and it does fire damage to enemies and maybe can even kill them, which is very cool. The next piece of equipment is a claymore, and basically you guys know what this is already. It's been in a lot of Call of Duty games. You place it in an area of high value, an enemy runs by it, it blows up next to them, gets you a nice kill. It can also be used for camping, which would really suck, but you already know people will be using and striving to get claymores so that they can camp in a building, aim down sights, which is very lame, but again, claymores are in the game, nothing you can really do about it. Maybe they'll have an EMP grenade, but we'll talk about the tacticals here in just a little bit. But again, a little bit annoying that they have claymores in the game, but it is a standard a piece of equipment in Call of Duty, and it's not only used for camping. You can place it in a really strategic area, and it can get you a nice kill to add to your kill streak, which I made a video on yesterday. So next we have the throwing knife. This is a standard piece of equipment for pretty much every single Call of Duty game ever, and basically it's just like throwable that you throw and it kills an enemy, pretty much the same. Next we have the C4, which I'm specifically excited about because I loved running around with C4s in Black Ops 2. I remember I would have a C4 and an EMP grenade. I would throw the EMP grenade, know when our enemy is throwing throw a C4 in a building, blow up the enemies, and kill them because it was air burstable. And that seems to be the same thing here in Modern Warfare as well. I don't know if that's confirmed that they're air burstable here in the game, but one thing I do know for a fact is that you will be able to throw it, and you will be able to double tap square or X to blow it up. Whether it has to hit the ground first or not, I'm not sure yet. We'll have to play around with this either in the beta or in the full release of the game. The beta is, of course, on September 12th for those of you who pre-order Modern Warfare for PlayStation 4, and October 25th, of course, being the day the game comes out. Next, we have the Thermite Grenade, which is a very interesting game, interesting piece of equipment. They had this in the clip that you guys just watched, and basically what you do is you throw it, it hits an enemy, and it lights them on fire and melts them. It's kind of like a sticky grenade as well. You can also throw it on air support, which is something I just learned as well, and it can destroy the air support, which is very, very interesting as well. And last but not least, we have the Bouncing Betty, which is just like what we had back in Black Ops 2, as well as Modern Warfare 3 and Ghost. So it's very, very interesting here. The Bouncing Betty is a very good piece of equipment if you place it in the right area. Once again, this is a very area-specific piece of equipment. You can throw it in a room that's a high-traffic area, or you can throw it in a high-traffic area and an enemy will run over it. It'll go up in the air and blow up. Hopefully it is counterable by prone, but I guess we'll just have to see what happens when the game actually comes out. But that is all the lethals that are going to be in the game as of right now. There may be some more in the full release of the game, but I honestly don't think so. I think this is what we will be getting from the side of the lethal grenades here in Modern Warfare, which is pretty cool. So now we are going to go ahead and jump into the tacticals, which I think are very, very cool and definitely add a lot of vulnerability to the game and just mix things up quite a lot. So I'm very, very excited for these tacticals. I think they'll be very, very useful when the game actually comes out here. And what we can see here is we have the standard three. We have the flash grenade, the smoke grenade, and the stun grenade. The flash grenade is basically the same grenade that from previous Call of Duty games. You would throw it, it'd blind the enemy from about 5 to 6 seconds, and then you'd be able to go in that building and kill them, or, well, they'd kill you. But it's basically the standard flash grenade, blinds the enemy for a few seconds, and then you can get the kill on them. The smoke grenade is the same as previous Call of Duty games. You throw it, it detonates, has a smoke cloud for a period of time before that smoke goes away, and then it's gone. Very, very good for objective game modes such as hardpoint and domination. You can throw that smoke grenade on the objective. You can prone underneath it and capture that flag really, really easily. Next, we have the stun grenade. This is once again the same type of equipment from previous Call of Duty games. You throw it, it slows the victim's movement, and it makes it very, very hard for them to actually kill you because they have a very slow turnaround speed. Their sensitivity goes down by a lot, which is very, very useful because if you throw it, then the enemy is not facing you, can get 100% easy kill. It also says effective against equipment here, so this may be the new type of EMP grenade, so I might be running the stun grenade a ton, especially if it's like Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, as well as COD 4, where you threw the stun grenade way faster than a flash grenade, so I'd be using that a lot if it had all those features from previous Call of Duty games. Next, we have the stim, and that's a very, very interesting piece of equipment here. Basically what it is it's basically the stim shot from Black Ops 4, but except different because automatic health regen, is in Modern Warfare. So this is basically just a way of getting that health right up very, very quickly. I've heard you can only use it 2 times per life, which is very interesting as well. So that's very, very useful, especially for a very rush heavy player like myself. I can definitely see myself using this stim ability or stim tactical grenade because I can easily just heal really fast and then just jump straight into an engagement, just like I love doing in Call of Duty, which is very, very cool. It's a very interesting piece of equipment. Basically brings back that manual health regen from previous CODs. I feel like this will be used quite a bit when the game first comes out, and then it'll slowly taper off as the game progresses in its life cycle because people will start getting used to automatic healing once again. Next, we have the decoy grenade. This is a very interesting grenade once again as well. Basically what it is it's just like the Nightingale from Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, where you would throw it, it would kind of seem like enemies were by you, and then you could go up behind them and kill them, or kill them in front of you. So that's very, very cool as well. Basically it's just a decoy grenade. It's the same type of thing, I'm guessing. We actually haven't seen gameplay on this. I haven't seen gameplay on this. I'm just assuming from previous Call of Duty games that that's what that does. So that's very, very interesting. Next, we have the gas grenade. This is pretty standard from World War II, where you throw a gas grenade, it brings a big gas plume. I've actually seen gameplay of this. I don't know if it damages enemies or not, or just, makes it hard for them to see, but I'm guessing it does a little bit of both, which is very, very interesting, so it's going to be a very viable grenade here in Modern Warfare as well. And the next one we have here is the snapshot grenade, which is very, very interesting. You might have seen a repeat of the gameplay already, but basically what this is, it is a tactical grenade that you throw, and it kind of shoots above the air, and it actually shoots out a infrared view of the enemies that are near it, which is very, very cool. Pardon me, especially because if you're playing something like, I don't know, TDM or something, and the enemies are really, really camping it up, you can throw the snapshot grenade into that building or whatever, and you can know exactly where every enemy is in that room. It's going to be very useful for the door feature in this in multiplayer, where you can kind of peek open a door, throw that snapshot grenade in, have it go up, know where every single enemy, or maybe there's no enemies in there, but either way you'll know, because the snapshot grenade will put them on infrared unless they are using cold-blooded, which we'll make a perk video later on today. But sounds very, very interesting. I'm very excited to give this snapshot grenade a go. I think it'll be very, very good and very, very useful. And last but not least, the last tactical that we have here is the heartbeat sensor. Now this is kind of a controversial one, because it was kind of a noob attachment back in Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, because a lot of people would just duck walk around the map having their heartbeat sensor up so they could get an easy kill on you. But luckily it's different here in Modern Warfare, where you can have it and it's still as effective as it was back in the day, except it shows you where exactly the enemy is, how far away it is from you, and a little dot. But it also kind of makes you a little bit vulnerable. If you guys saw it in the trailer, they would hold the heartbeat sensor down below them, and then the gun would also be down here. If you guys missed my trailer breakdown, I will leave that at the end of the video. But in that video, basically, they have the gun facing downwards, which means if you have the heartbeat sensor out, yes, you'll know where enemies are, but you are also very vulnerable, which is very, very cool. And it's kind of a balancing act for that. But there we go, guys. Those are all of the lethal and tactical grenades that are coming into Modern Warfare this year. What do you guys think of them? I think they're all really, really fun. I think they're all really cool. I'll probably be using the C4 and the Semtex a lot, as well as the stun grenade, the stim, and the snapshot grenade. Let me know what you guys will use. I think every one of these is going to be viable in one way or another. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it for the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are new, make sure to check out all of my other recent Black Ops 4 videos and my other Modern Warfare videos if you guys are interested in Black Ops 4 still. But I pretty much think that the Modern Warfare multiplayer reveal was kind of the death of Black Ops 4. There is actually a new operation going live on Tuesday. Will people cover it? I really don't know. I'll cover it still, but there will also be a lot of Modern Warfare videos that day. As I said in the intro, there's going to be an absolute butt ton of Modern Warfare videos all throughout this week and next week. But anyway, guys, I will see you guys all in another Black Ops 4 or Modern Warfare video very, very soon.